Hi everyone, I hope this update finds you doing well and rested from the long weekend. This will serve as my 27th video update covering key information and numbers from Monday, October 5th until today, Tuesday, October 13th. My name is Sarah Touey, Director of Marketing for the Syracuse Community Center Collaborative. This week there's a lot of updates, so I'll start with key information. President Trump was released from the hospital last Monday evening. Since his discharge, she has done multiple interviews on and off camera, held an in-person event at the White House over the weekend, and an in-person rally in Florida last evening. His team of medical professionals have stopped daily video updates, press briefings, leaving questions for when the president last tested negative. I will continue to monitor the situation and provide any necessary updates. As a result of the president testing positive and the inability for both presidential campaigns to agree to changes, the second presidential debate scheduled for this week has been canceled. It is unclear if the third and final debate will be held. A federal judge has ruled that the census must continue to accept responses until October 31st. Please continue to remind clients, family, and friends to be counted. As you may have seen this last week, Mayor Ben Walsh entered a self-quarantine after hosting an event with mayors from across the state on Wednesday morning. At the conclusion of the event, attended by media, select City of Syracuse staff, and about 7 mayors, the mayor of Binghamton tested positive and was hospitalized overnight in Auburn. Mayor Walsh has since tested negative. This week saw several public health alerts for Onondaga and Cayuga County. In Onondaga County, 2 patrons at Nipsey's Pub who were present on Friday, October 2nd from 3 to 5:30 p.m. tested positive. An employee at Lowe's on Simon Drive in Syracuse tested positive as well, who worked Saturday, October 3rd, 1 to 10 p.m., Monday, October 5th, 1 to 10 p.m., Tuesday, October 6th, 1 to 10 p.m., and Thursday, October 8th, 1 to 2 p.m. Beacon Skiff had 2 incidents with 5 patrons testing positive on Saturday, October 3rd, and 1 patron on Sunday, October 4th, leading them to discontinue their wagon rides for the season. Finally, a worker at Steve's on Tip Hill on Milton Ave contracted the virus. That employee worked Monday, October 5th, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., and Tuesday, October 6th, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. In Cayuga County, an employee tested positive at Don Juan Cafe in Auburn, working October 1st, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., October 2nd, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., October 3rd, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., and October 8th, 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. A patron at Lakeside Casino, also in Cayuga County, tested positive with a possible exposure occurring Wednesday, October 7th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. A customer who attended multiple stores this weekend contracted the virus. The individual was at Wegmans in Auburn on Friday, October 9th, 5:30 to 6 p.m., inside Prison City Pub and Brewery in Auburn from 1:30 to 2 p.m. on Saturday, Kohl's in Auburn 3 to 3:30 p.m. on Saturday, and Dick's Sporting Goods in Auburn on Saturday, 3:30 to 4 p.m. As a reminder, when a public health alert is issued, that means that there's a gap in the investigation. And if you were present at any of these establishments or know anyone that was present at these establishments during these dates and times, the health department would highly encourage them to monitor themselves for symptoms for 14 days and seek testing. As parts of the state begin to see clusters of cases, the state introduced new rules for hotspots in the areas immediately surrounding them. Currently, Central New York is not considered a hotspot, but the state has released a tool for you to check the status of an area. I'll include that link in my email with the video update. In addition to this new online tool, the state clarified its 3 levels of reopening. Green areas allow schools to be open with mandatory weekly testing. Dining at restaurants is open indoor and outdoor with 4 people maximum at a table. Mass gatherings of 25 people maximum. Orange areas can have mass gatherings of 10 people. Schools are allowed to do remote learning only with weekly testing continuing, and only outdoor dining is permitted. Red level prohibits mass gatherings of any size. Only essential businesses can remain open and fully staffed. Takeout only for restaurants, and schools will remain closed to in-person learning with weekly testing continuing. The closest current hotspot that we've seen in the state is a part of the city of Binghamton. The state is contributing the spike in cases to worship services and travelers from certain areas and New Yorkers who continue to travel from hotspots. This travel advisory is from last Tuesday and does not reflect changes that will be announced later today. The additions last week were New Mexico. There was no removals last week, and the full list now is Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Guam, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Syracuse University reported over 50 new cases last week after its second cluster was reported from an off-campus party. As a result, Syracuse announced last week several changes to its operation. The Barnes Center at the Arch is closed. Dining services and libraries can remain open. Greek life activities have been canceled. No visitors are allowed in Greek life houses, and nor can any on or off-campus social gathering exceed 5 people. Onondaga County announced a new asymptomatic testing program that will be 100% volunteer in all school districts across the county. The county will partner to conduct pool saliva tests among staff first, then students. If any tests yield a positive, then diagnostic tests will be conducted on participants, and proper contact tracing will occur. Saliva tests will happen in every school in every district. New York State is warning to check its mail and not throw away any cards from the state, as they are issuing families in districts where all students receive a free lunch a $420 debit card through a federal program that provides that funding due to the fact that schools were shut down to in-person learning for much of last academic year. Transitioning to this week's updated numbers, Onondaga County currently has 4,548 total cases, 306 active cases, 285,441 tests completed since March 16th. In Oswego County, there's 697 total cases, 37 active cases, and 54,267 tests completed. Delaware County has 137 total cases, 9 active cases, and 20,741 tests completed. In Cayuga County, there's 235 confirmed cases, 213 recoveries, and 42,296 tests completed. In New York State, there's 475,315 total cases and 12,131,366 tests completed. In the United States, there's 7,803,259 confirmed cases, 3,106,728 total recoveries, 116,428,059 tests completed. Worldwide, there's 37,728,386 confirmed cases and 26,195,276 recoveries. Cayuga County school districts, no updates from them this week, no new cases out of any of the school districts in Cayuga County. That means that there are 6 total cases amongst all public schools in Cayuga County. In Delaware County, no changes as well this week, no new cases reported. That leaves those school districts with 2 total cases amongst all school districts in Delaware County. In Oswego County, we had 1 new case in the Oswego City School District at Kinsford Park Elementary from an off-site student. That means Oswego County currently has 8 total cases amongst all school districts in the county. Onondaga County did have several new cases this week. 6 staff members at Salem Hyde Elementary in the Syracuse City School District tested positive. There was a new case reported at Oasis Academy and a case at Syracuse Latin School reported. Salem Hyde Elementary is moving remote for 2 weeks starting today. 1 on-site student at C.W. Baker High School in Baldwinsville also tested positive. 1 off-site student at East Syracuse Elementary tested positive. 1 staff member at Fabius Pompey Middle and High School tested positive. This will move that school to remote learning for 1 week. 1 off-site student at Fayetteville Manlius High School and 1 off-site staff member at Wellwood Middle School tested positive in the Fayetteville Manlius School District. 1 bus driver in Cicero North Syracuse District tested positive. The district will do remote learning today and Wednesday for all schools, hoping to resume their hybrid model of learning on Thursday. Touey School District had 1 on-site high school student test positive. West Genesee School District had 1 on-site student at Split Rock Elementary test positive. That leaves 42 cases in Onondaga County school districts across all school districts in the county. SUNY ESF has 2 confirmed cases, 3,582 tests have been completed. SUNY OCC or SUNY Onondaga has 14 confirmed cases, 1,537 tests completed. SUNY Upstate has 42 confirmed cases, 2,222 tests completed. Lemoyne College has 15 cases, 13 recoveries, 4,573 tests completed. And Syracuse University has 89 active cases, 6 new cases, 64,281 tests completed. SUNY Oswego has 277 confirmed cases, 11,284 tests completed. SUNY Delhi has 9 cases, 1,178 tests completed. Hartwick College has 21 cases, 4,262 tests completed. Cayuga has 2 cases, 434 tests completed. And Wells College has 0 cases, 1,181 tests have been completed there. As always, please let me know if you have any questions about these updates. Wishing everyone a great week. Thanks.